Welcome to the podcast about movies. My name is Matt Harvey, along with...
My name is Luis. What's up, fam?
It's Drew.
Man, we have us a good episode today. A dang good episode.
Dang good episode.
This was actually requested by one of our fans out there, huh?
Yeah, one of our viewers wanted this one, so we're going to bring it to y'all.
Yeah.
But before we get to it, I got a little game for y'all again.
What you got, Lou?
All right, so today, you're going to guess the actor's best scored movie on Letterboxd.
Nice.
So you're
Best
going to give
score-
us an actor
Yeah,
and we
so I'll
have
give
to...
you an actor name, and then
Okay.
you have to guess their best scored movie on Letterboxd, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'll go Matt, then Drew, Matt, Drew, okay? All right, Matt, first one. Samuel L. Jackson.
That's going to be a tough one.
His top movie?
Yeah, it's Letterboxd. Listen, he's been in a lot of good movies.
Based on what you think the fans give them. Give him. That's a tough one.
I want to say either Avengers Infinity War.
So I'll tell you this right now. The thing's a 4.5.
That's high.
A 4.5
Think
on
like-
Letterboxd.
Pulp Fiction?
Is that your answer?
Yes.
It is not Pulp Fiction.
Really?
Really? What is it?
He
Coach
was-
Carter?
He was in a movie called Goodfellas.
Oh, my
Goodfellas.
gosh. Okay.
Scorsese.
But if it's like him like starring it, that's him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
All right, give me it.
Goodfellas. All right, Drew. Here we go. Hugh Jackman.
Give me the score.
I got you. Hold up.
I think I know this one.
This one should be a little easier, but it's a 4.3.
It's not Prisoners. Can't be.
It's a 4.3. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, goodness. Is it... Is it Les Mis?
It is not Les Mis. It is Prisoners, actually.
Really?
Go
It
with
is
your
actually
gut,
Prisoners.
bro. Trust yourself.
I know. I didn't think they'd give it a 4.3, really. It should have been.
All right.
Dang it.
Hey, your favorite actor.
Okay.
Your favorite actor, Denzel,
Denzel.
with a 4.2.
Gosh.
Here it is, Drew. You think
Ooh,
he'll
he
get
won't
it?
get it. He
Yeah,
won't
I
get
don't
it.
think
He
he'll
won't
get it either.
I won't get this one?
No.
I don't think you will. You could try.
It's a 4.2.
It's a 4.2.
Fences.
It is not Fences. It is Malcolm X.
There you go. Have you seen that one?
Malcolm X.
Of
That's
course
what it
I've
is.
seen Malcolm
Isn't it
X.
like 3 hours, 30 minutes long?
It's
or
a
something?
very long movie, but it is one of his best acting movies
I
by
haven't
far.
seen it.
I
I haven't seen it.
if I remember correctly, Malcolm X is what put him on the map of one of the movies that put him on the map of him being Denzel.
Hmm.
So
All right, Drew. Last one. Here we go.
All right.
Keanu Reeves with a 4.2.
this is easy.
Is it John Wick Chapter 4?
It is not John Wick
No?
Chapter 4. It is The Matrix.
The first one?
Yeah, the first
Drew
Matrix.
hasn't seen
Okay.
The Matrix.
I know. Sorry.
I haven't
I have
seen it
not.
either. I haven't seen it either, so I
Y'all are
can't.
crazy. Look,
I'm-
The Matrix, I say this all the time, is arguably one of the best trilogies of all time. It is one of the best trilogies. Now, here's the thing about
Okay.
it.
Is it in your top 5?
Trilogies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Even if not top
I'm thinking
5,
of
it is
trilogies right
honorable
now.
mention for sure. But The Matrix
We
is
should
an
do an episode
incredible
on that.
trilogy. On trilogies?
Yeah, top trilogies.
I
Top
will-
5 trilogies.
Y'all have to watch it first. Y'all have to watch The
Oh, I know.
Matrix.
Yeah, we'll have to do some
I still have to
research.
finish the last Lord of the Rings.
Y'all still have to watch.
Ooh.
Y'all still have to watch.
Have you seen Planet of the Apes trilogy?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Okay.
The Godfather? Have y'all seen The Godfather
I've
trilogy?
seen
No.
1 and 2. I haven't seen 3.
Yeah, see, they'd hate on us. The fans would hate on
Yeah,
us.
the
Yeah.
fans would hate on us.
Y'all are dropping the ball right now. I'm not gonna lie.
We gotta step up.
There's a
on
lot
it.
of movies. Listen, we got jobs. We
We're
can't watch
young.
movies every single day.
But look, here's the beautiful thing. We have time. We have time to be great. Time to.
Time to be great.
You know, Matt always says, Drew, when are you gonna be great?
Hmm.
Because I haven't seen Daredevil or Punisher.
Like the originals?
The
The
shows.
shows.
The Netflix shows.
The Punisher went
And,
hard.
and one of these days,
Punisher's
I know he's
hard.
right. I know you're right, Matt.
Is arguably one of the best superhero shows of all time.
Yeah,
We're still trying to get Drew to watch Man on Fire still.
Man on Fire. There's a lot of
Law-abiding
different things.
citizen.
that-
Law Abiding. We watched It Comes at Night instead. That was, hey, listen, that was the worst movie
the
we've ever
trailer
seen.
looked good.
Hey, movie night on me next time. Leave it up to Matt Harvey.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so what are we doing today, Matt?
Today we are talking about top directors of all time.
Mm.
Top directors of all time. This is going to be a good one. It's going to be one that we're going to have fun with.
I'm gonna predict that we all have the same number one.
Yeah.
But let's not get there
I think so too.
unless Matt just pulls something.
You never know.
Random.
It may surprise you. No, I think we all have the same number one too. But Drew, can you start us off
With,
with your honorable mention?
you know, we
Uh,
always gotta do that.
I'm gonna honorable mention. I just got one today. Sorry if I absolutely butcher this name, but Denis Villeneuve, something like that. All right, sorry.
I don't even know.
It is a hard,
That boy is speaking in spiritual language
yeah,
right now.
it is a hard name to pronounce. But he did Prisoners, he did Dune 1 and 2, he did Arrival, and there's another one in there, Enemy with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
Every movie is an event with him, and so I had to mention him.
All right, my honorable mention. I have two. Hayao Miyazaki. So he did Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Ponyo. Like he's done all those animations that have been great.
Okay.
Like The Boy and the Heron. So I love those movies. He does like the animation in them is amazing. And then my other honorable mention is he didn't make my list. Martin Scorsese with Goodfellas, Wolf of Wall Street, and Shutter Island. That's right. That's right.
Scorsese on your okay.
He's on my honorable mention because I have some good ones on here. Still.
That's a good mention.
Yeah.
I don't have him.
Yep. All right,
Here we go.
Matt.
Okay. I have 4 honorable mentions.
Ooh.
J.J. Abrams,
Abrams.
Zack Snyder, David Yates.
Who? What did he do?
Who? Which one?
David Yates.
David Yates. Shout out to Louise,
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yep.
And Tony Scott. Do y'all know who Tony Scott is?
No.
Tony Scott's resume is quite interesting, and let me tell you why.
I know what. Hey, I have him on my honorable
Is
mention
he a
too.
bunch of Denzel?
It's a bunch of Denzel,
It
and he
is.
did Top Gun.
It is a bunch of Denzel movies.
The old Top Gun.
Yeah, the old Top Gun.
He did my favorite movie of all time, Man on Fire,
Okay.
Top Gun, and a whole bunch of other incredible Denzel movies that we love today.
Yeah.
So
Sheesh, bro. Someone taking a mean dump out there.
Wait, what? Hey, if you hear the construction, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Should we stop
No, it's fine. We can keep going.
and test it?
I think it's fine.
Bro, this guy's blowing up the whole. That was mad after Disney.
Hey, relax. But okay, Louise, what we got? Honorable mention.
I did it, mine.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he did it. He did it.
Sorry.
He did it.
All
All
Uh,
right, Drew. So give us your number 5. Now.
number
We're going
5.
5.
Wes Anderson.
It's a good one.
What has he done?
Fantastic Mr. Fox. Grand Budapest Hotel, The French Dispatch, Asteroid City, Isle of Dogs. He is very stylistic, meaning like there is no director who kind of films like he does. Fantastic Mr. Fox is a standout. So is Isle of Dogs. How he does the claymation kind of thing. His direction is really cool, and I like how he keeps the same actors pretty much in the movies. Owen Wilson, Bill Murray, stuff like that.
Asteroid City came out last year, 2023.
And he just has a really good style to him.
Yeah.
So
I like
Wes Anderson.
I've only seen one movie. It was Fantastic Mr. Fox, and it was amazing. Never thought I'd like a claymation movie like that.
I know.
Okay.
My number 5. Michael Bay.
Michael Bay. Wait, I had to process that. My stomach hurts really bad. That was fake.
Are you saying that to Michael Bay?
No, my stomach hurts.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying the to Michael Bay. Transformers,
I shouldn't have put that mac and cheese on my spicy chicken sandwich.
Armageddon,
Sorry.
13 Hours, and then the Quiet Place series.
Wait, what? He didn't do The Quiet Place.
Yes, he did.
No, John Krasinski directed those.
Didn't he help? I think he helped.
Michael Bay was a producer.
Ah,
for-
he's
This
a
is directors, my
producer.
brother.
My bad. Hey, listen, he still had great movies by
Okay,
himself,
okay.
though.
Michael Bay is very interesting.
That is so bad out there.
We might need to see what the recording is like.
Hello?
Anyway,
Anywho,
Luis, what do you think about Michael Bay and how people think all his movies are just explosions?
I'm fine with it. I like explosions. Transformers, I love those movies because of the explosions.
I think for Transformers it worked. I think when I look at his movies that he's done, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, those were awful. But
He
looking
hasn't
at
done anything in a minute.
his other movies, he has some Netflix movies on Netflix that are pretty good.
Netflix movies on Netflix.
Mhm.
Yeah, that I've enjoyed a lot.
All right, what's your 5?
My number 5, a lot of people will disagree with this, but I appreciate how they enhanced and brought Marvel to a whole nother level.
Mm.
I want to give top respect to the Russo brothers. Shout
Good
out to the
mention.
Russo brothers.
Good one.
You absolutely have my number 5 spot. You also have one of my favorite comfort movies of all time, Extraction and Distraction 2, that Drew has grown to hate.
I actually appreciate him. I'm sorry.
But Russo brothers, you have a special place in my heart. Infinity War, Civil War, and of course, this sweet, beautiful movie ending and closing the chapter, Endgame. Thank you.
Russo brothers are good.
Clap it up for them. Clap it up for them. Yeah. I got my phone, so I didn't do it. All right, Drew, what's your number 4?
Number 4, Damien Chazelle. He is the director of my all-time favorite movie, La La Land. He's the director of my top 3 favorite movie, Whiplash, and Babylon. He also did First Man, which was the story of Neil Armstrong. Ryan Gosling played him, by the way. I forgot to mention that. It's not his strongest, but man, he's young. He's like in his 30s, and to do some of my two of my top 5 of all time, he's in there. Damien Chazelle.
Okay.
For me, that construction is crazy. For me, Robert Zemeckis. Robert Zemeckis.
Who's that?
He really likes Tom Hanks a lot because he did Forrest Gump, Castaway, The Polar Express. He also did the Back to the Future trilogy. And I love the Back to the Future trilogy. He was also an executive producer on my favorite movie,
Okay.
my feel-good movie, Real Steel.
Bro,
So that's why I also like him.
I'm going to
too.
get clowned for saying who's that. Because he did a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, he's done a lot of good movies.
Yeah.
Back to the Castaway, bro.
Flight. Yeah, he's done a lot of good movies.
He
But
did
yeah,
he did
Forrest
Flight
Gump.
too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Forrest Gump was his best movie.
A Christmas Carol.
All right, Matt, you're number 4.
My number 4 is Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson, if I can, I would love to shake your hand one day and say thank you for the single best, greatest trilogy of all time, Lord of the Rings.
Oh. There we
You've
go.
done so much for our society. I
Mm.
love you. I appreciate you and thank you. He's also created the Hobbit trilogy.
Okay.
He's done King Kong along with some other movies as well.
Stop.
The old King Kong is actually not a bad movie.
Yes, it is.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's just
I
King
actually-
Kong.
I see that he did Lovely Bones. I love that movie.
I still go back and watch the old King Kong. Lovely Bones, really?
That's what I see here. Unless he was just a producer, but no, he directed that thing, bro.
Yeah. So he has a big appreciation in my heart because not only is it my favorite trilogy of all time, Lord of the Rings: Return of the King is one of my top 5 movies of all time, top 3 movies of all time. So
Have you
Peter
seen?
Jackson, I love you.
Have you seen the behind the scenes of Lord of the Rings and all that?
Yes.
The making of it.
And how it seems like Peter Jackson hated doing that.
I think he just took it seriously.
Well, he was so tired, which I understand because
Because
they filmed those mugs back to back to back.
and think about the journey
Mhm.
of the movie that it took us on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he may have hated it, but I appreciate what you've cooked
I
up
don't
in
think
the
he
midst of
hated
your
it. It seemed
hate.
like during The Hobbit, he wasn't in it.
And you can kind of tell
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna say there's a drop off, but there's some parts of The Hobbit in the movies that are lazy,
Mhm.
and so what you got?
Number 3, Steven Spielberg. I mean, goes without saying. Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones, Catch Me If You Can, Jaws, Saving Private Ryan. Come on now. E.T., West Side Story. He didn't do Jurassic Park 3, which I didn't know. But Lincoln,
I like Lincoln.
Adventures of Tintin.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I mean, it's Spielberg, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And Disney messed up not bringing him on to do the last Indiana Jones.
Dr. Jones.
Let's not waste any time then, because Steven Spielberg is my number 3 as well. Drew read out his resume. His movies have spoken for themselves.
Ready Player One.
That's a good one.
So,
Have
we
y'all
love
seen
you.
The Fablemans?
I have
The
not.
story about his life?
I have not seen that one.
I haven't either.
So I had a hard decision putting Steven Spielberg at number 3, but I put him at number 2 instead. So my number 3 though is James Cameron. I switched those two around. James Cameron, Avatar, all of them, of course, Terminator, and Titanic. Like, amazing stuff. I keep going, but like literally, he's done so much for the film industry, and so
No director pulls you in like James Cameron does.
like on the Ways of Water, Avatar, like legit. I don't get how he comes up with some of the stuff. Like how he comes up with these like creatures and like the whole like paradise of Avatar, you know, like the whole like concept of it.
Which is why, Lou, to your point, James Cameron is my number 2.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna waste any time. When I look at Avatar and Titanic alone, Drew, are you
He's
okay?
sweating over
This
here,
man is
bro.
gone.
He's sweating.
What did you eat, bro?
Chick-fil-A, bro.
Chick-fil-A did this to
Chick-fil-A?
you? The Lord's chicken, bro? Come on.
Bro, don't blame this on Chick-fil-A. You put mac and cheese on your Chick-fil-A sandwich. That's why your stomach is
Oh,
hurting.
you ate cheese. That's why.
This
I'm not
man is.
lactose intolerant, bro.
I wish y'all could see this man right now.
They
He,
can.
They can.
Oh yeah, what's up, YouTube? We forgot we're live on YouTube right now.
This
Oh,
man
my-
is
So make sure to like
suffering.
and subscribe.
like and subscribe to the channel.
Like and subscribe to the channel.
But James Cameron is absolutely on number 2. Drew, who's your number 2?
Who's your number 2, Drew?
Quentin Tarantino. Did y'all not mention him?
I did. I don't know if he was in my honorable mentions. I don't think I've no. You know why? It's because I haven't seen enough of his movies. Because I know he did Kill Bill, right?
Kill Bill.
Yeah, he's
1
done
and
all-
2.
That's the only movies I've seen.
He's done 9 movies, and they're all bangers. His style is interesting. Did you know that he puts feet in every one of his movies?
Feet? What do you mean feet?
Like a close shot of someone's feet. I think he has like a foot thing.
So that makes him a top director?
No. No. I was just like giving us some facts. But Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, incredible. Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, of course, and Inglourious Bastards. Have you seen that?
Yes.
Kill some Nazis. No?
Yeah, I have.
Goated. And he's got his 10th and final movie coming out soon.
I will say, it is scary to me that you didn't mention James Cameron at all.
Why?
Do you not have him?
No.
Not even honorable mention?
Mm-mm.
Why?
I should have. I only had one honorable mention. But let's look. Titanic and the 2 Avatars
Terminator.
and Terminator 2.
3 of those are in top movies of all time.
Mm.
3.
Yeah.
Titanic, higher than most. Avatar, ahead of its time.
Terminator
And then
ahead of its time.
Terminator, ahead of its time.
I want to see what he does
This next one?
with Avatar. Because he has the potential to make, okay, this is hot, the greatest movie series of all time. Because he's going to 5. He's doing 5 movies.
So you're saying going up there with like Harry Potter and
Yes,
Star Wars?
Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Marvel. Just 2 movies was enough to
Mhm.
like. He has a shot there.
I wouldn't take it away from him.
Yeah,
I think if anybody could do it, it's him.
yeah.
One, because he knows how to bring an amazing cast together to execute it. but it's his shots, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like the shots he had for them being underwater.
I'm
What
telling
in the
you,
world.
the creatures in the movie, like that's what I like looked at when I first watched Avatar.
Yeah.
It's just the creatures that he just makes of like. Yes, I know it's like the graphic design people, and it's like
But you
all the
could argue
CGI.
that that's not him. It is his world,
What do you mean?
but let's look at the direction from Avatar 1 to 2.
He's saying like the CGI, like
It's
all
the
the kind
same
of stuff.
story. It's the same story.
So you didn't like Avatar 2.
I loved it
So what do we
because
say?
of the 3D world. But you go back on rewatch, you're kind of like
But you're seeing what he's doing with all of them though. It's there's so because the next one I think
they're
it's
trying to make
fire.
more worlds. Yeah,
Well,
next
it's not
one's-
even because of that. It's like things that like are like so like whales went extinct. So like whales are going extinct. So he
Yeah.
went with that. Now back then it was like trees were getting cut down and all that kind of stuff. And so like that's why he did it. Like it's going off like things that are like going extinct or like natural world causes that's happening, you know?
moving on from Avatar, I think Titanic's overrated.
I haven't seen it in a while, so I can't say
I'm sorry, that is a horrible take.
To have made $2 billion some odd dollars, I don't think
Let me tell
I
you
don't think
why.
it's that great.
Let me tell you why that's a horrible take.
I know
One-
it's a horrible
don't let
take.
me go, Jack.
One, the story of Titanic is already interesting within itself.
Mhm.
People will do anything to see Titanic artifacts, museums. Shoot, when I was in Orlando with Jamesia on my honeymoon, that was one of the first places we went to was the Titanic Museum.
Really? There's one in Orlando?
Yes.
Because I went to one in Branson. And
Yeah.
it was
Where's the ocean in Missouri?
They got the bugs everywhere.
they claimed it was the world's largest Titanic
But-
museum.
And it could have been because the one we went to wasn't that big, but we wanted to go just because it's Titanic. Number
Yeah.
two, you have a young Leo and Kate Winslet.
Mm-hmm.
Leo before his time and Kate Winslet, who's still a heavy hitter in movies.
Yeah.
Then let's get to the story of their romantic love, this love story that they have together. It's incredible. Now, everybody hates the last moment when he's on the boat and she says, "I'll never let you go," and then she
And she
literally
went,
lets him
"Bye."
go.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, she had no choice but to. The man died of hypothermia.
Listen, this man could have fit on that door. We all know this. We all know they already did the science behind it. He could have fit on that door. Oh my gosh, bro, that scared me.
Sorry.
Be that as it may,
Okay, but
when you
is
look
it
at when you look at the whole movie, it's still incredible.
but does it deserve to be the highest grossing film of all time?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
When we look at the other ones on that list, Star Wars, Infinity War,
And-
Avatar.
And with time, those movies may take its place. But right now, in its current day, Titanic did the work it needed to earn that spot.
Okay. I've only seen it once.
Is that your favorite movie? Like, is that like,
Out of James Cameron,
yeah?
Avatar would probably be above it. No,
Number one?
Terminator was probably my
Terminator
favorite.
2. Yeah.
Wait, which
Terminator.
Terminator?
He only did 2,
I would say
right?
out of his, yeah, he's done 2. I think when he 3 through the other ones is a different director.
I made it.
But I would say out of his series, Terminator 2, Terminator 1 is still incredible. Then Avatar would probably fall into place,
Mm-hmm.
and then Titanic.
All right.
Do
Number
we,
one, fellas.
Do we
All
even
right.
need to?
Let's just count it on one. We'll all say it. 3, 2, 1. James Cameron.
James Cameron.
Why did I say James Cameron?
Christopher
I
Nolan.
meant Christopher Nolan.
What are we doing?
Wait, did you actually just say that?
I'm just kidding.
All right, hold on. Can we do it one more time? All right, 3, 2, 1.
Ryan
Christopher
Gosling.
Nolan.
Christopher Nolan.
Shut up.
Drew. All right.
Christopher Nolan, yes. He's
Thank
number
you,
one.
Christopher Nolan, for all you have done
Hey.
for this community, for the film industry.
Absolute legend.
You are the GOAT of film directing.
Yes.
I mean,
I actually heard a fair argument though, and this is the argument I just had with Zane outside. If he was like, "Okay, Christopher Nolan has done a lot, but can you put him above Steven Spielberg right now?" Out of
Yes.
one, consistency and how long his movies have been. It's been true. Bro, hold on, bro.
bro, is this man sick, bro?
Just hang on.
All right.
All right, keep going.
But do you think we can give him the title of GOAT yet?
Yes.
Why? And just to be clear, I already consider him number one. He's number
Yes.
one on my list.
You
But-
didn't have Spielberg on your list, did you?
Yeah,
Yes, I
he did.
did.
He had him at
Okay.
3.
He was
You
my
both
number
had him at
3.
3. I had him at 2.
Look, I think it's all about when you grew up. Let's look at Zane, who you just talked to. Like Spielberg was the guy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
His movies recently haven't been there.
I mean, besides Ready Player One, I
Ready
think
Player One is
that was the last one that I remember.
even
Yeah.
that is decent compared to Park, compared to Indiana Jones. But right now, Nolan, it is an absolute event when he releases movies.
For sure.
Number one, it's the only director who still uses 70 mil film.
Mm-hmm.
And so I remember Oppenheimer, it was impossible. It took months to get a ticket. And he made the greatest superhero movie of all time. My stomach's killing me. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh my goodness.
And
So,
This is my flu game.
the reason I say him, Christopher Nolan,
okay.
doesn't use CGI. We all know this.
That's true.
He doesn't use CGI.
Neither did Spielberg.
Yes, but like the way. Okay, hold up. But
Ready Player One was CGI.
look at Steven Spielberg's movies compared to Christopher Nolan's and the way they look.
Well, hold on.
I'm not
Nah.
saying.
We're talking about 2 different time periods.
Yes, I get that. I get that.
What Spielberg did with Jurassic Park
Is incredible.
Yes.
and Jaws.
And let's think about this. He created multiple separate movie series. Okay,
Indiana Jones.
let's jump from Indiana Jones within itself
Mm-hmm.
to Jurassic Park. Both of those within its time. Come on now.
But I think it is. I think
He's
what
your
Drew
number
said.
3, though. Why are you arguing with him?
No, I'm
But I
saying
think I do-
it was a fair argument though that he did
Yeah,
say.
it is fair to
But I do
compare the
think
two.
I agree with Drew of like time period wise. We didn't grow up like that. We watched this movie, yes,
Yeah.
but we grew up with Christopher Nolan.
Because think about in the theaters when they're seeing Jurassic Park, they're like, wow.
Yeah,
And today when we're seeing Oppenheimers and
it's the
and
same
we're
reaction.
like, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because he's utilizing technology to a whole new level.
and I think that's a beautiful argument more than anything. It's like when you go to the movies now, it's like I have to see Christopher Nolan's movie in IMAX or in 70 mil.
Mhm.
Like
nothing
think
else.
about the opportunity when we heard, even though we saw the movie 2 or 3 times already, we heard that it was offered in 70 mil.
Mhm.
Luis
How
hasn't seen
fast
it.
we jumped on that moment.
yeah,
Luis hasn't seen it in that.
yeah. I haven't seen it in 70 mil, but like legit, I went to go see Interstellar this past Saturday,
Yeah.
and again, you watch it in theaters. Yes, you can watch it at home. It's great. You watch it in theaters, bro. It's just a different.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. You get a better experience. One with like just the soundtrack, the sub, like all the subs, like you just feel everything, and it, like just you see everything more clearly too.
Now, I will say this because Interstellar is probably number 3 in my Christopher Nolan, maybe number 4. But
We could argue for days about that.
yeah, and we can, and it would all be fair. But
Is Dark Knight Rises above Interstellar?
Dark Knight
yes,
Rises number 1, right?
yes.
Yeah, it's number 1 for him. And then it's Inception.
Well,
Yeah.
it's Inception, Dark Knight Rises, and then I'll go Oppenheimer,
And then Interstellar.
and then Interstellar.
Hmm.
Where's Dark Knight in there?
After that,
5?
yeah.
That's crazy.
Tenet, Dunkirk? No, they're
At the-
they're
at the
lower
bo-
tiers.
But Tenet is actually about to
Memento?
release
I
again.
saw that, a re-release. Let's go to that.
Memento.
I'm trying to see that mug in theaters.
Memento is okay. I'm with you.
I haven't seen the Prestige, but
Prestige.
I heard the Prestige is really, really good.
I haven't seen it either.
I haven't seen
But
it.
I saw Memento and that was good.
He's crazy. He's crazy.
But thank you, Christopher Nolan, for all you've done
Yeah.
for
I
this film
can't wait
industry.
for what's next for him because there's no telling.
And
But
I will say I appreciate how he uses the same actors and actresses
Mhm.
because he knows he could trust them, and he knows at the end of the day, like, I know these people are gonna bring it home.
my whole list usually has that same theme
Yeah.
of like they use the same guys
Yeah.
and girls. So
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah. I think mine is too.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah.
well, y'all, that wraps up our episode today.
we
We're
got
gonna-
our first movie of 2024,
Coming up,
Argyle.
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 We'll hit a review on that.
So
I'm excited.
stay tuned.
Yep.
Stay ready. Y'all have a good week. We love y'all.
We're gonna let you go to the bathroom.
Peace.
Peace out.
I'm gonna go. Yep.
All
Bye.
right, we'll see you guys. Peace.
Peace.